New spare discards Harry. King's godson handed a big role in the coronation procession, oversees son envy. When the godson makes the procession but the actual overseas son doesn't. According to a royal insider, billionaire Hugh Grosvenor, who's the Duke of Westminster, godson to the king and godfather of Prince George, will join the procession on the coronation that will lead the king and queen into the abbey. This is just another instance of the loyal and dutiful family members being rewarded with roles in the coronation. This can't be lost on Harry, he must be stewing right about now. The insider also implied that Duke Grosvenor may become the new spare to replace Harry and help Prince William in the future. King Charles trusted his loyalty and ability. At least Grosvenor can give advice to Prince William on financial matters. A respectable duke with £10 billion in the bank. Meanwhile, Harry's getting stoned in Montecito. Hugh Grosvenor is much more important to the UK than Harry could ever dream of being. The Duke owns Mayfair and beyond, 300 acres of central London and so much more. Sounds like this Duke would be more than capable of paying for his own security, without being a total liability to taxpayers during a time of pandemic, war and economic crisis, if he were in Harry's shoes. Harry was a silver spoon Nepo kid, higher up in the royal food chain than his Duke. Life mollycoddled his ass growing up. Poor little Harry still doesn't know where he'll be during the coronation. One source sniffed, Harry's not been told where he's sitting yet, but I highly doubt that it's as far back as the 10th row. He's going to show up to support his father. All I know is that it's a stretch to ask much more of him. He doesn't have any sort of agenda other than just getting in and getting out. And later, Harry's heard nothing from Buckingham Palace for the seating arrangements, another insider told Page 6. For the most part, I think all parties will be focused on making the day as special as possible for the king. MI5 will be seated right behind him, as was done at the Jubilee. He'll be shadowed and closely watched throughout the day, and most likely escorted to his return plane to California. No doubt he'll be checked for recording and filming devices as well. After his and Meghan's antics at the Jubilee and the funeral, this time he won't be allowed a second to misbehave. In related news, the Duke of Westminster, Hugh Grosvenor, recently proposed to his girlfriend of 2 years, Olivia Henson, at his family's estate at Eaton Hall in northern England's Cheshire County. Members of both their families are absolutely delighted with the news, according to a press release announcing the engagement. Hugh succeeded his father to become the Duke of Westminster in 2016, inheriting the title and estate of his father, Gerald Cavendish Grosvenor. He was just 25 at the time. In 2023, Bloomberg estimated his net worth of approximately £9.4 billion, making him one of the wealthiest men in Britain. Grosvenor is closely connected to the British royal family as one of Prince George's 7 godparents. He joined Queen Elizabeth's granddaughter Zara Tyndall and other family friends, like college pal Olivia Baker, family friend William Van Cutsum, Prince William and Prince Harry's former private secretary Jamie Lowther Pinkerton, and Princess Diana's friend Julia Samuel, at the young prince's christening at St James's Palace in 2013. The godparents were picked because Prince William and Kate Middleton wanted to include family and friends and reflect their life on both sides. Stepping into the role of godfather, Grosvenor followed a family tradition. His mother Natalia, the Duchess of Westminster, is one of Prince William's 6 godparents.